Imagine an untouched paradise in the Indian Ocean, lush and green, surrounded by clear blue waters. This was Reunion Island before the Europeans arrived. Nestled in solitude, the island was a spectacle of untouched beauty, a symphony of vibrant flora and fauna, a secret haven hidden from the world. Its isolation preserved its pristine charm, untouched by human intervention. A paradise indeed in its purest form. Yet, beneath the surface of this idyllic haven, a storm of change was brewing. Little did this paradise know, a storm of change was on the horizon. In the early 16th century, Portuguese explorers set the stage for a new era on the island. The untouched paradise of Reunion Island was about to be transformed forever. The Portuguese, with their eyes on the horizon and hearts filled with ambition, were the first to arrive, but they were far from the last. As the 17th century dawned, the French claimed the island, marking the onset of an era of colonization. The French brought with them more than just their flag. They introduced coffee plantations, which would soon become synonymous with the island's economy. However, these plantations were not nurtured by free hands. This marked the beginning of the slave trade, a dark chapter in the island's history. Men, women, and children were forcibly brought from Africa and Madagascar, their freedom stolen and their lives reduced to endless toil. The untouched paradise was now a bustling colony, forever changed. With the flourishing of the coffee industry came a dark era for Reunion Island, the age of slavery. As the lush green coffee plantations expanded, an insatiable demand for labor drove the importation of slaves from Africa and Madagascar, marking the commencement of a grim chapter in the island's history. These enslaved individuals, uprooted from their homelands, were thrust into a life of relentless toil amidst the coffee groves. Their days were filled with back-breaking labor, their nights with the fear of punishment. The conditions were harsh, the treatment brutal, yet their suffering was mostly invisible, concealed behind the thriving facade of the coffee industry. The slaves were the backbone of the island's economic growth. Their sweat and tears seeped into the fertile soil, nurturing the coffee plants that brought prosperity to their masters. Despite the adversities, they worked tirelessly, their spirits unbroken, their will unyielding. They were the unsung heroes of an economy that thrived on their exploitation. In the midst of their suffering, the slaves created a unique culture, a testament to their resilience. They developed a language known as Creole, a blend of French and African dialects. This language became a beacon of hope, a symbol of their shared experience, and a tool for communication that their oppressors could not understand. Music and dance became an outlet for their pain. The rhythm of their drums echoed their heartbeats, their dance movements mirrored their struggles, and their songs told stories of their homeland. Their culture was a silent rebellion, a demonstration of their indomitable spirit in the face of adversity. In the cruel landscape of slavery, the enslaved people found strength in unity. They formed communities, offering each other support and solace. These bonds of solidarity were the seeds of resistance, sown in the harsh soil of oppression. But even in the darkest times, the spirit of freedom did not die. Amidst the trials and tribulations, the slaves yearned for freedom, their hearts filled with the hope of a brighter tomorrow. This longing for liberation would ignite the flame of rebellion, setting the stage for the struggles that lay ahead. In the face of unbearable oppression, some slaves chose to escape, becoming what is known as Maroons. These Maroons were not just runaway slaves, they were freedom fighters who chose the uncertainty of the wild over the certainty of servitude. They dared to venture into the rugged interior of the island, an uncharted terrain full of unknown dangers. Yet the promise of freedom was worth every risk. Their survival was a testament to their resilience and resourcefulness. They built hidden communities, creating a parallel society where they could live free from the shackles of slavery. Their courageous existence was a silent but potent rebellion against their oppressors. They fought not only for their own survival, but for the liberation of their fellow slaves. They launched attacks, freed other slaves, and even managed to negotiate for their freedom in some instances. Their brave rebellion was a beacon of hope, a spark that ignited the flame of liberation. Finally, in 1848, a new dawn arrived for Reunion Island with the abolition of slavery. The chains that had bound the people for so long were shattered, leaving behind a society yearning for change and progress. The island, once dominated by the horrors of bondage, was set on a new path towards freedom and equality. The abolition of slavery spurred a significant shift in the social and economic structure of the island. The plantations, once operated by enslaved people, were now in need of labor. This need was met by the influx of indentured laborers from India, China, and other parts of the world. These brave souls embarked on a journey to a foreign land, bringing with them their culture, traditions, and dreams of a better life. The island was changing, growing into something more than just a former colony. Slavery was abolished, but the journey towards a multicultural society had just begun. Today, Reunion Island is a vibrant melting pot of cultures, a testament to its tumultuous past. Here, centuries of intermingling have woven a rich tapestry of ethnicities, traditions, and beliefs. The island is home to a diverse populace, descendants of African slaves, European settlers, Indian indentured laborers, Chinese merchants, and Arabian traders, each contributing their unique threads to the cultural quilt of the island. The rhythm of Reunion is a symphony of diverse influences. The music, a pulsating blend of Maloya, born from the cries of the slaves, and Sega, the dance music of the Indian Ocean. The two genres, distinct yet harmoniously coexisting, encapsulate the island's history and its spirit of unity. Dance, too, is a language of the island, a vibrant expression of its multicultural heritage. From the energetic movements of Sega to the soulful performances of Maloya, each dance tells a story, a celebration of freedom and life. And then there's the cuisine, a delectable fusion of flavors from Africa, India, China, and France. Each dish, a testament to the island's multicultural heritage, from the spicy Rugale sausages to the sweet and tangy pineapple curry. Reunion Island, a paradise once lost, is now a symbol of unity and diversity, a beacon of multicultural coexistence. The island stands as a testament to the resilience of its people and the power of cultural fusion, a vibrant reminder of a history marked by struggle, survival, and ultimately, unity.